No engine, no crew, no fuel stop for months. 30 tons of steel gliding silently through the deep ocean, carrying weapons, carrying sensors, completely invisible to China's detection systems. The US Navy just tested something that has Beijing's top military commanders scrambling for answers. It's called the Manta Ray. And what it can do underneath the Pacific Ocean is something China never prepared for. But this isn't just about one underwater drone. This is about a shift, a complete shift in how wars beneath the ocean are going to be fought. And the US military is already leading that shift. Stay with me through this, because what you're about to hear explains exactly why the Manta Ray is being called a turning point in military history. Introduction. The ocean covers over 70% of this planet, and for a very long time, the country that controlled what was beneath it held a massive military edge. The US Navy has always known that. Generations of American sailors have served in submarines, protecting this nation's interests in the deepest, darkest corners of the sea. And now, with the Manta Ray, America has built something that could lock in that underwater advantage for the next 50 years, while keeping every single American sailor completely out of harm's way. China is watching, and China is not happy about it. If you're proud of what the American military is building, drop proud in the comments right now. Let's see how many of us are standing behind these heroes. What exactly is the Manta Ray? So let's start from the beginning. What is this thing? The Manta Ray is officially classified as an XLUUV, an extra-large uncrewed underwater vehicle. It was built by Northrop Grumman, one of America's most trusted defense companies, under a program run by DARPA, the research branch of the U.S. Department of Defense. These are the same people who helped create the internet and GPS. When DARPA builds something, the world pays attention. The Manta Ray stretches roughly 45 feet from end to end. It weighs over 30 tons, and it's shaped exactly like the ocean creature it's named after, wide, flat, and built for silent movement through water. In February and March of 2024, this machine completed full-scale sea trials off the coast of Southern California. It dove, it surfaced, it turned, it hovered, it anchored itself to the ocean floor. And it did several of those things completely on its own, no human operator sitting at a control panel somewhere. DARPA's own program manager, Dr. Kyle Warner, said the tests validated the vehicle's readiness for real-world operations. That's not a research project anymore. That's a weapon getting ready. The silent threat, how it actually moves. Most submarines use propellers driven by powerful engines. Even the quietest ones produce vibrations and sound that specialized sonar systems can detect. China has spent decades building underwater listening networks across the Pacific Ocean specifically to catch American submarines before they get too close. The Manta Ray doesn't work that way at all. It uses what's called buoyancy-driven propulsion. Here's what that means in plain terms. The vehicle pumps water in and out of its own body to control how heavy it is. When it gets heavier, it sinks, and as it sinks, it naturally glides forward. When it gets lighter, it rises, and again, it glides forward. No engine running. No propeller spinning. Near total silence. It moves through the ocean the same way a real manta ray does. That's not a coincidence. The engineers studied the actual creature to figure out how to make this work at 30+ tons. This kind of gliding technology has been used before, but only in small ocean research drones that weigh a few hundred pounds. The US military just applied it at a scale nobody on Earth had ever attempted. And it worked. That's what makes this machine so dangerous to China's detection network. Their listening systems are tuned to find engines and propellers. The Manta Ray gives them almost nothing to lock onto. Now, silence alone would already be a problem for Beijing. But wait until you hear what this thing is actually carrying underneath all that silence. What can it carry? The Manta Ray has a large internal payload bay, and according to DARPA reports, it can carry up to 10 tons of equipment. 10 tons is not a small number. So, what can go in there? Advanced sensors that map the ocean floor in precise detail. Surveillance systems that track enemy submarines. Communications gear that helps other U.S. forces stay connected. Decoys that confuse enemy sonar. Smaller underwater drones that can be released mid-mission to cover even more ground. Think of it less like a single weapon and more like an underwater mothership. Deploy anywhere, anytime. One of the smartest design decisions the engineers made was building the Manta Ray in modular sections. It can be taken apart. Each section fits inside a standard shipping container. Load those containers onto a cargo plane or a truck, fly or drive them anywhere in the world, and a small team can reassemble the entire vehicle right there on the dock. No special naval base required. No dry dock. No big construction project. The Pacific Standoff. China's entire military strategy in the Pacific is built around one goal: keep U.S. forces away from Taiwan and the surrounding waters. Beijing has spent hundreds of billions of dollars on missiles, warships, naval patrols, and surveillance systems. The idea is to make it so costly and dangerous for U.S. surface ships to enter the area that they simply won't come. That strategy has real teeth against ships and aircraft, but underwater, completely different story. A silent, crewless drone gliding through the deep ocean, no engine noise, no crew, no heat signature, is extraordinarily difficult to stop with what China currently has. Their detection networks were built to find crewed submarines, which produce vibrations, propeller sounds, and electronic signals. The Manta Ray produces almost none of those. The numbers that really scare Beijing. A U.S. nuclear-powered submarine costs somewhere between $3 billion and $4 billion. It takes years to build. It needs a crew of over 100 trained sailors. It needs constant maintenance, resupply, and a full support structure. The Manta Ray changes that math completely. Because it costs far less, it builds faster. It needs no crew. And that means the U.S. military could produce these in numbers that no crewed submarine program could ever match. Imagine not just one Manta Ray, but dozens operating silently across the Pacific at the same time. Covering areas no crewed submarine could continuously watch, creating an invisible underwater presence spread across millions of square miles of ocean. The U.S. Navy has already laid out the roadmap. From 2024 to 2028, they're testing and refining. From 2029 to 2033, they're buying and fielding. By 2036, they expect a fully operational hybrid fleet, crewed submarines working alongside large numbers of autonomous underwater drones. China reads those timelines. They understand what this means. And by the early 2030s, they could be looking at an underwater surveillance and strike network in the Pacific that they simply cannot match with what they have today. China's scramble to catch up. Now, Beijing is not sitting still. Give credit where it's fair. China has been pushing hard to close the gap. Chinese engineers at Northwestern Polytechnical University have developed their own Manta Ray-shaped underwater drones, and several versions have already been deployed in the South China Sea. China has also unveiled an armed export drone called the UUV-300, about 38 feet long, capable of carrying torpedoes and sea mines, with a range of roughly 450 nautical miles. And in 2025, satellite images revealed two enormous drone submarines being tested near Hainan Island. These are estimated at around 40 to 42 meters long, even larger than America's Orca submarine drone. China has been hiding these inside floating docks to keep outside observers from seeing them. So yes, China is moving fast. Where America still leads, size isn't everything. China's drones are getting bigger. But the US military has something that can't simply be copied overnight: decades of experience building systems that think for themselves. The Manta Ray isn't just a large vehicle. It makes real-time decisions underwater without waiting for a human to tell it what to do. That kind of advanced onboard intelligence, tested and proven in a military platform, takes years of research to get right. And the US isn't building just one answer. Boeing's Orca drone is already in Navy hands, and Dural Industries has its own underwater systems in development. Kongsberg and Oceaneering are contributing to the Large Displacement UUV program. Multiple companies, competing, improving, pushing each other, all feeding into the same growing ecosystem. The engineers and researchers behind these programs, the leadership at DARPA, the men and women at Northrop Grumman who actually built and tested this machine, they deserve real recognition. They are protecting this country's interests in the most contested region on the planet without a single American life at risk. That's not a small thing. Why this matters to you? Some people might wonder, why should an underwater drone matter to someone sitting at home in America? Here's the honest answer. The Pacific Ocean is where the biggest power competition of this generation is playing out. The shipping lanes running through that part of the world carry goods that reach American homes every single day. China has made it very clear it intends to dominate those waters, including the area around Taiwan and the South China Sea. If that dominance is allowed to grow unchecked, it affects trade, it affects alliances, it affects American strength on the world stage. What the US military is doing with the Manta Ray is protecting all of that, quietly, invisibly, and without asking a single sailor to put themselves in danger to do it. Conclusion. The Manta Ray passed its sea trials in 2024. The energy harvesting version is still in development. Full fleet deployment is still years ahead. But the message it sends is already loud and clear. America is not giving up the undersea domain. Not now. Not in 10 years. Not ever. And based on everything coming out of Beijing right now, China already knows it. The deep ocean is the new front line, and right now, the US is ahead and pulling away. If this breakdown gave you a new perspective, hit that like button and subscribe. More stories like this one are coming. Stories about the technology and the people keeping America strong.